Hello, my kids ministry leaders. Thank you so much for all that you do. I truly want you guys to know you're making an eternal impact. And by you coming every single Sunday and every Wednesday, you're pouring into these kids wisdom that the world cannot give them. So thank you for all that you are doing. I am so excited because we're getting ready to start back up our Awana program in September. So September 7th is going to be that first Wednesday, and we are so excited for what it's going to bring. We're going to have an Awana leadership meeting on August 31st at 6 o'clock. I'm going to make sure. Yep, August 31st, 6 o'clock, 6 to 7:15. I am so excited about some things that we're going to be doing. We are really going to be working on building relationships with those kids. And so you guys, as you come, you're going to see we're going to be simplifying some things and really focusing in on building that relationship with those kids. So please come. August 31st, we're going to run through what an evening looks like. We're going to make sure that we have this thing down pat, ready to go for that next Wednesday. We are so excited for the new things coming and for what God is going to be bringing. So please come August 31st, 6 to 7:15. If you have friends that are like, hey, I want something to do on Wednesdays and they would love to volunteer, please send them my way. This coming Sunday, really exciting because we're going to continue with that story of King Solomon and the lineage of David. And King Solomon gets to build the temple. You probably remember a couple weeks ago, King David prayed to the Lord and he said, please, Lord, I want to build you a temple. I want to build you a house. And God said, thanks, but no. I'm going to build you a house, David. I'm going to build you a dynasty. I'm going to give you lineage. And there's always going to be someone from your lineage on the throne. But your son will build me a temple. And so we're going to get to see Solomon is going to build the temple. And so as I was prepping some of this for this coming Sunday, I was just mesmerized at how they decorated the temple. So when you get to class Sunday, ask the kids, if you could decorate your room any way, how would you decorate it? Listen to these kids and find out what they're interested in. And so when they're decorating they're decorating the inside of the temple, I just found it so amazing. So I'm just going to kind of bring you what I felt the Lord was telling us, or telling me through all of this. So here's just a couple pictures of some things that were inside the temple. They had a bunch of palm trees. They had gourds, and in some versions, you're going to see the word pomegranate used. There was a bunch of flowers decorating the rooms, and then there was also angels, winged creatures, cherubim, things like that. And so a couple things that just really stood out to me, that when God knew when these people entered his temple, what does he want them to remember? And with the angels and the cherubim, number one, this is a holy place. This is his sanctuary. This is where he is. And we're meeting with an awesome, holy God, and there is no one like him. And so this is like a really pretty little angel. But what I love the image that our angels are warring. They are massive creatures, and they're not weak in any way. And they are there to guard and protect over us and to do the Lord's bidding. So I want them to know that God is there. His presence is there in that place. So this to me was kind of cool too, because I kind of connected some dots, and it just, it really spoke to me. So there's the tree in there. There's this flowers in there. And then there's also the fruit. So I've got all my little pictures here, right? So you have to have a tree to get a flower to get fruit, right? So you've got all of these different stages of growth. You've got a tree, and you're not going to get a flower without a tree. You're not going to get the fruit without the tree. And then there's seeds inside the fruit, right? And so I felt God wanting the people to know and wanting us to know we're going to be at different stages of growth all along the way. And at some point, he wants us to produce fruit that leads to seeds, planting seeds, which leads to new trees and new flowers and new budding and new fruit and new growth, not just in our lives, but in their lives. So I loved that image was just throughout the whole temple. So this is what the kids are doing this Sunday. They're going to be coloring all of these sheets of paper. And when they come into, whether it's the preschool area or the first grade art room, they're going to see something that looks like a curtain, or like the Holy of Holies that divided. And they're going to be coloring these and decorating that area that would be like entering into the Holy of Holies. So this is what their project is going to be this coming Sunday. I'm really excited to see them decorate the Lord's temple. Thank you again for all that you're doing. I am so excited to see the growth. I'm excited to see new families coming. I'm excited to see these kids starting to reach their friends for Jesus. So thank you again, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye.